And I was just like, in my head, I was just like, okay, like I'm literally still trying to figure out my life. Who am I to now to start coming online to come and start telling you guys, how to live yours? So you know how like someone is online every day, they are showing up, and they are posting videos, but you really never know like what's going on with them. You really never know like the challenges they are going through. 2023 was that year for me, guys. It was, yes, I was showing up online on Instagram, but it was tough. Hi guys, welcome again to my YouTube channel. Oh my goodness. So if you follow me on Instagram, then you know that this is my third attempt at recording this video, guys. It's almost like the devil doesn't want me to come back, but it's a lie. Because you see this YouTube, I am back, and I am back for good. Oh my god. So initially, right, guys, the plan was like to come online and like to come on YouTube to come and tell you guys like why I quit, why I stopped filming, and to share like what I've learned from that, so that other content creators who are probably in that shoe can also learn. But guys, I recorded this video the first time. The quality wasn't great. I was like, oh no, like I'm committed to excellence. I'm going to film again. Then I recorded it again, only for it to be like slow-mo, guys. I had literally done it. I woke up early so I could edit before Rere woke up, because I mean, if she's awake, like her voice might get into the video and all of that. And then finish filming only to see that like I'd been recording on slow-mo all the while, and my heart was just broken, guys. I was just like what's the point? Then I now got another news that was just making me discouraged. And thank God I had my devotion this morning, because if I did not, I feel like I would have been way more discouraged. But the vision for this YouTube thing, for this content creation thing, is like super strong now. It's stronger than it even was. So that just really encouraged me to come back. So I said all of that to say that I am back on YouTube. I'm going to be telling you guys why I quit, why I stopped filming at some point, and the lessons I've learned, and if you're a content creator, maybe you've been active before on Instagram or on YouTube, or on TikTok, and you stopped being active and you're just wondering how to come back, I really hope this video encourages you. Number one reason, so there are two major reasons like why I quit initially. Number one, the first reason was because of like the kind of video quality that I was putting out. So I was shooting with my phone. I had my camera, but it was just so difficult to use it, and it was just very discouraging. Like if I use it today, there was a time I even used it and the audio wasn't good. It wasn't good at all, and I even had a guest over. So it was just very discouraging that, okay, like I'm committed to a certain level of excellence, right? And I started my YouTube based on a certain level of excellence, and why should I like go down like lower than that? And that was like the number one thing that said, okay, when I get this camera, when I get this light, I'll come back to YouTube. And it just started like from taking a 1 week break to taking a 2 week break, taking a 3 weeks break, and it was just like prolonged until like it was almost like a 3 months break. Because I feel like last time I posted on YouTube, long form video was 3 months ago. And yes, now I have like the camera that the audio is like really good. I have my lights now, but I would say that I should still have chosen progress over perfection. And that's something like I share all the time with upcoming creators, that start with what you have. It's so important. And I know that it gets to a point where you can't just afford to put out any kind of like mediocre content. Like your quality has to be really high. And I get that. But even with that, I will still say that better moving like little by little than not moving at all. Progress over perfection. So if you're like me, if you're a content creator and maybe the reason why you've not come online, and usually what I found is that it's usually a sign of like a deeper issue, more than the gadget or the things that you don't have. Something wrong, or maybe you just don't feel up to creating. Which brings me to like my second reason for being out. And I will start by saying this. So you know how like someone is online every day, they are showing up, and they are posting videos, but you really never know like what's going on with them. You really never know like the challenges they are going through. 2023 was that year for me, guys. It was, yes, I was showing up online on Instagram, but it was tough. We had just moved to Canada. We're still trying to settle, still praying and trusting God for like open up for opportunities. That didn't seem like they were coming at all, and it was just very discouraging. And I was just like, in my head, I was just like, okay, like I'm literally still trying to figure out my life. who am I to now to start coming online to come and start telling you guys, you know, how to live yours? But what I forgot in that is that even like at this stage that I've gotten to, even the things that I'm trusting for, there were once like prayers that God answered, and there's still wisdom for how we got here, and I could still share that with you guys. But I just really let what was happening around get into me so much that I didn't feel like I had anything to offer, and that's the truth, which was a lie, right? Because I mean, God has given us so much, you know, to share wisdom wise, and who even knows whether it's by coming up here and showing up, you know, that we're going to get the answer to our miracle. And it was just like, it just really affected like my mental health, and it just made me like super discouraged, and I was just like what's the whole point of everything? But like we had the reboot camp, celebration church, and you know, part of things like when that was praying about, and part of things that God told me was to, you know, to come back to YouTube and to keep using the 5 loaves and the 2 fishes that he has given me, and I should watch him multiply it. And that was just like really encouraging. And another reason is because of the why, the main reason why I started shooting on YouTube in the first place. The fact that there is a godly, like there is just the fact that there is just so much to share as per like living, like building like a godly family, building a thriving career, and that why is just stronger than any discouragement, you know, that has come my way. And that's part of the like main reasons why like I said, oh no, I'm going to come back and I'm going to show up every day this week, every week of this year 2024. By God's grace, you're going to get a video from me. By God's grace, like no matter what, you guys are going to get a video. I'm going to be consistent because I have learned to go with what I have, and I trust God. And you know the beautiful part, I know that I'm going to come back to this video in 2024, sometime in 2024, and I'm going to come back and share all the details with you guys, like everything that happened and the testimony from it. And it's going to be an unfolding, you know, testimony of God's goodness. So that's it. If you're like me, if you're a content creator and you feel like, oh, you don't want to show up because you see how things you're struggling with personally, I would encourage you to still show up anyways. You know, just, you know, spend some time in prayer, because another thing I underestimated was how much being consistent in my personal devotion affected my ability to shoot content and to create. Guys, it's almost like 5 and 6 days when I wake up early, when I do my devotion, when my prayer life is intact, you know, my devotion is on track, I am able to create more. So that's another thing, like you might want to check if you're a content creator and you're a believer, you know, you might want to check like what habits are you neglecting? Are you neglecting like your devotion? Because the truth is that the devil can send like a lot of discouraging things your way, but spending time with God in prayer, like just building like a habit of devotion really helps. And I mean, since I've become more committed to my devotion and like keeping up with the word, studying the word and praying, it's been like a lot better. So if you're a content creator like me and you're contemplating, how do I go back to YouTube? What do I even have to offer? I will say that look at your heart. Like it's usually like a function of the heart more than gadgets or, you know, or things that you don't have. It's usually like a function of your heart. You want to like go to God in prayer. You want to spend time with the word. You want to go back to your vision board and look at your why and let that encourage you, so that when it gets tough, you know, you can keep going. So guys, I am back. Like I said, in 2024 I have a lot of content upcoming for you guys, and another part of it is part of the things that PT and I, that's my husband and I, like have to share with you guys. I'm going to be bringing him on the channel more, right? So you can look forward to content from PT and I. You can look forward to content about your career, content creation, you know, life as a content creator. And another thing I said in the other video that wasn't great was that I feel like there is a lot of gap in people that are content creator on socials and people that are content creator, you know, for their 9 to 5 in corporates, in tech startups, for companies. And that's something that God has helped me, that I've been able to do well. I have been a content creator on socials, like with, thank God, like with over 200k of you, you know, strong across Instagram and YouTube and TikTok. And then I also work as a marketer. I started as a content marketer. Now I'm a product marketer for tech startups. And I feel like there is a gap, you know, that a lot of creators can benefit from, if you know just how to transfer your content creation skills that you already have into, you know, content marketing or marketing for tech startups. And I'm going to be sharing how I did that and resources I used to do that in 2024. Of course, I'm also going to be sharing like tips about motherhood and lifestyle. We have like a big news coming for you guys. I hope I've not said too much here, but yeah, there is that as well. So if you've not subscribed already, subscribe. If you've not turned on the notification, turn it on so that you don't miss any videos from me. 2024 is my content year. By God's grace, my year of consistency, and I am here to, I mean, you guys are going to see by God's grace. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching, guys. Okay, so now I'm done recording this video and I'm just going to go back and check. I hope I did not record on slow-mo this time around, because if I did, I'm just going to start crying. Okay, guys. Bye, guys. Thank you for watching.